Breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you could tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the Horned Frogs can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
We'll see what the D does, but this crowd bearing down and getting loud on third down. Pulls it in. It's Buckley. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. Third and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
Going for the marker on the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
College football is so much about emotion and momentum and trying to find parts of games where you can grab it. How about going for it on fourth down on your own end of the field early like that and coming away with the first? That's huge.
It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Blasted as he lets it go. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Wildcats want to pick up the tempo. To the air, it's Trailer. Quick completion on the out. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona! Getting set for the point after.
And the offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Looking for a crease, it's Buckley. Powers through the defender. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. You felt as if there might be a huge play coming when he got out and got loose to the left. Heaved it downfield, but couldn't quite make a connection.
And your brain has to switch him.
Rush coming in hot, and they've got him at the 29.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
And they'll down this punt just inside the 40-yard line.
Gotta get lucky.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll leave it with him. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Back to throw, it's Trailer. It's complete to the left. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Firing to the right, complete. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. Leaves it with the back. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. gets it out quickly. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Zings it complete to the right. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. To the air, it's Trailer. Here comes the heat. That's looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Arizona. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. How about being completely oblivious to the rush, standing in, delivering the football, and taking the big hit?
And everybody's going, yeah, I'm sure that's easy. Well, you do it with all those big boys breathing down your neck with bad intentions. They want to rip your head off, but you're just going to hang in there. You know, I'm going to stay calm, deliver the pass. Great job, great effort.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his second PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people.
Trying to beat the D deep. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Looking for more room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Trailer. And here's
oh my God, the nigga fumbled.
The
nigga fumbled. The nigga, bruh.
There he goes to the right. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, TCU. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but I don't care if it's Archie or Eli back there. We've come to learn that no lead is safe inside Vaught Hemingway. They're up by 7 over LSU. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To the ground with the back. There he goes. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. And the Wildcats come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They're going to ride this running back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air.
Well, they're working the slot receiver on a drag route here. He's just kind of fighting his way through the traffic. He's able to come out the other side and present a nice target for the quarterback.
Might be changing the route. Scanning the field, it's Trailer. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And this offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but 3rd down in the red zone when the field starts to shrink, they really struggled to try to find a play to get someone open.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the 1st down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Well, you obviously want to get your receivers the football down here in the red zone, but it's tough to throw it to them because the windows are so small. So I like the idea, handing it off to that guy and seeing if he can do something with the speed.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, that hurts because 2nd down, you got everything in front of you, the whole playbook open. Now you get a lost yardage play. Now it's 3rd down. Now it puts those feet to the fire a little bit more. Now you better come up with something you really love in this area of the field.
Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here.
Here we go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Toss to the outside. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Give to the running back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Got some room to run. He's at the 10.
And this defense comes up with a big play, and not just the break on the ball, the catch, nice hands in the INT, but taking it almost all the way back for a touchdown, and this offense licking their chops on the 1-yard line, ready to punch this in.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Wildcats come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Trailer. That's got it. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring this one out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're
trying to burn this defensive back. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. And as he throws. And that was so close to a turnover in the end zone. The defense almost with the huge play. So now it's 2nd and long. Handoff from the gun. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's
picked off to stop the threat. Taking it the other way. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
Going for the big play.
What?
So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it.
Just like a contact guy that really struggles to hit for power. They trolled them. We will get a better majority at some point in the year. This is not the one. Prone, Travis Hafner. C tier, super mid. Smashes righties. Super good. Like, you can get on the game, and like if you played at all,
first and goal for this offense. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Slams ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
And they did tack on the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Wildcats will boot it away to start the second half. Out of the end zone. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
That's the ball,
and the
bro.
deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Under fire. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
And I get it. At this point in the second half, dude, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but over.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to...
Oh, no, no, no.
It's incomplete. Almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Got his man on the right. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was...
Touchdown, Arizona! And the route is on. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns.
I told y'all, y'all going to do all that grinding and get a little disappointed.
So fast and throwing the football.
Looking for a deep man. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the foot.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position.
Got my Dodger, nigga,
You've
bro.
got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU has it back in the Horned Frogs go on offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism.
Looking to take a shot.
Oh, he just dunked on him, bro.
Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Flips it out to the back.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw, it's Trailer. Got a man. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to fire on 2nd down.
Oh, my God.
Forced out of the pocket. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Wildcats have this offense rolling, making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. Arizona right back to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He just hit the fuck
They
out of
bring
him.
him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass. It's Trailer. Get it out on the screen. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Oh!
And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback making checks. On 4th down, they're taking to the air.
Come on. Come on.
And after a nice gain, the runner just scoops out of bounds. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that.
Zeke gets it done.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Stoneburner. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. He makes a catch. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. They'll immediately call timeout. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Trying play action. He'll take a deep shot here.
Give me that shit, nigga.
And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Final play of the quarter coming. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Looking to throw, it's Trailer. Just a short pass to the tight end. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. The Wildcats line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air.
Good fucking throw, bro.
Immediately fires to the middle. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Fires to the tight end. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field.
Y'all better dolo that shit, bro. Y'all better dolo that
this
shit.
Is a running back that can hurt you.
That's gonna be so toxic. Y'all gonna be zoning each other out, bruh.
Making side adjustments here. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
I don't know know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising.
Like what?
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Got his man. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Arizona lines up with a first and goal.
Y'all in for a rude awakening. Y'all in for a rude awakening, bro.
Great job by the back on the option.
Y'all better, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like y'all got a better shot Dolo in it.
Stumbling early,
And
about
duos.
to push their record to 3-1.
Points,
That's what I'm saying.
more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5.
Oh, y'all gonna do both?
And he'll just
y'all
take it in.
see.
This drive will start at the 25.
Oh yeah.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There'll be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next.
Oh yeah.
And he's thrown another interception. Going
Oh
the
yeah.
other
Y'all
way,
love
he's
him.
got
That's
room.
a little.
They'll chase him out of bounds
Me
after
too,
that play, mark it at the 16-yard line.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Operating in the red zone here on second down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting?
Good,
I think he's
y'all
counting
funny.
to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Y'all funny.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in
I
the
know
red
it is.
zone.
I know it is.
They'll
Yeah.
try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on third
And they
short,
cheated.
but this
They cheated.
defense was there to make the
They cheating
stop.
more on co-op than they is on,
You know, you're in the red zone, you
singles.
bring out a bunch of tight ends on the field. So the defense, they were expecting run on that one. They were physical, and they were able to force the negative.
Because the server's fucked on
On
co-op.
fourth down, they'll try to throw it.
The server's fucked up co-op. And you can report, when you playing singles, you can report the single nigga. You don't know who cheated on.
Pure domination all day long. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense
That's why I was
has
like, oh
had
yeah,
no
y'all
answer for
T.
these
I want
guys.
to see that.
What an impressive performance by the O.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in
Oh,
on this
bro, they
top
on that bitch,
25
yeah.
battle. Ole Miss is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about around the Grove for a long time. They're up 14 over LSU. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this
you gonna
game.
soon realize every pitcher in the game is ass, so you gonna really have to win 20 to 20,
Dropped it. That
21.
deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that
So
catch.
Christian better be swinging that bat
This
because
has
every
been a
pitcher
day
in the
to
game
forget
ass.
If you're this quarterback, and I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a
Intercepted, and now he's up to
Yeah, on
14.
Hoff, I mean, my fault.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy.
Y'all gotta
Great
be
job
on
playing
point. That
pass,
bitch in the air.
forcing the
Every pitcher in the game is
almost
ass
putting
right
the
now.
nail in the coffin.
That bitch in the air.
Looking downfield, it's Trailer. It's complete.
And quarterback receiver on the same page.
Yeah, y'all
Nice job
actually
seeing the
should
zone,
watch. Y'all
understanding
actually
the
should
drag route
wait
concept.
until after the
Easy
new
pitch,
threads
easy
drop.
catch.
'Cause they probably
The
put some better
Wildcats
pitchers
in a good spot here with second
right
and
now.
short.
That shit.
Pucks it out of the air. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Get you some of that. And with that completion, now he's over 400 yards on the day. That's a really, really good game for this quarterback. He's been almost flawless.
It's caught. That's about as close as you can get to that
Coco,
marker, and
move.
it will be
Move.
second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
See.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Wants to adjust the pattern. Into the end zone.
Bro, this nigga just
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play.
I heard
by
this per
defense to
swing,
get the football.
nigga.
Never say die attitude.
I heard this
love
per
that,
hit.
especially these
Like, you
young
gotta pay
players,
for
'cause
a
they're out
hit.
there competing, and I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zero.
That's why they just toggle it. Like, they'll just like, all right, I get up hella, and then
And it's
regular.
incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone.
then you
Let's
come
see what
back
the
there,
call
get up
is.
hella again.
That offensive line grabbing and holding on, and they'll back up and try it again. Looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
Yeah.
No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back
bruh.
on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down.
He's taking the shot. Makes the
Oh,
catch
what
on
the
the
fuck?
left. And I wasn't
So
sure
yeah,
they
you'll
were
know
gonna
because
be
it
able to
the
catch
perfect.
him. They
It's never a
finally
perfect
did, but
that
they
get be
gave
home
up a
runs. It'd be
huge
like good
play.
swings. That's home runs.
They had this offense backed up. Now they have to be staggering. Can they deliver another? Throws toward the end zone.
Yeah, if he perfect that
That's
shit. Bro.
number 15 on the year. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap
So
it up.
that'd be like a no doubter.
Themselves
Wouldn't it be?
finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David, they played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've
Multi
been
out
watching
boys, man.
another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Why you off Monday? What's Monday? Oh. When spring break start? So, using your vacation time on Monday? Oh, so Monday is spring break start, but you gotta go in type shit. Oh, okay. So you don't get spring break off for real, basically.